In today's digital age, social media is an integral part of teenagers' life. From the moment they wake up to the time they go to the bed, their lives are intertwined with a virtual world. Every like, share, and comments contributes to their daily narrative, creating a landscape that is both captivating and consuming. But as we delve deeper, we uncover a complex web of benefits and dangers that shape their reality. Social media has revolutionized how teens interact and learn, offering a multitude of benefits. These platforms are far more than just scrolling and selfies. They present unique opportunities for growth and connection. Creativity flourishes online. Teens can showcase their talents, whether it's music, art, or writing, to a global audience and receive instant feedback. This dynamic exchange encourages them to refine their skills and grow in their creative pursuits. Moreover, social media bridges distances, keeping us connected with loved ones no matter how far apart we are. These connections provide a vital support system and a sense of belongings in our increasingly digital world. While social media connects us like never before, it also harbors a darker side that can be devastating for young minds. Are social media apps truly safe? These platforms are purposely designed to maximize user engagement, a fact openly acknowledged by Mark Zuckerberg himself.
Do you want them to use it more or less? Teenagers, 13 to 17 years old, do you want them using Meta products more or less?
I'd like them to be useful enough that they want to use them more.
You want them to use it more.
The mental health crisis linked to social media is undeniable. Thousands of lives are lost each year. Yet, where is the justice for these victims? The digital world moves on, often without acknowledging the real world consequences of its design. Families are left to cope with the aftermath, while the platform continues to prioritize engagement over safety.
Was wonderful. She just was sunshine.
Tammy Rodriguez's 11-year-old daughter Selena died by suicide after what her mom calls an extreme addiction to Snapchat and Instagram that led to sexual exploitation by child predators.
I had no idea what was changing in her, and they knew exactly how to groom her to do what they wanted.
Really, let me just remind you of some of the science from your own company. Instagram studied the effect of your platform on teenagers. Let me just read you some quotes from the Wall Street Journal's report on this. Company researchers found that Instagram is harmful for a sizable percentage of teenagers, most notably teenage girls. Here's a quote from your own study. Quote, "We make body image issues worse for 1 in 3 teen girls." Here's another quote. Teens blamed Instagram, this is your study, for increases in the rate of anxiety and depression. This reaction was unprompted and consistent across all groups. That's your study.
Senator, we try to understand the feedback and how people feel about the services. We can improve
Wait a minute, your own study says that you make life worse for 1 in 3 teenage girls. You increase
Senator,
anxiety and depression. That's what it says, and you're here testifying to us in public that there's no link. You've been doing this for years. For years, you've been coming in public and testifying under oath that there's absolutely no link. Your product is wonderful. The science is nascent, full speed ahead, while internally, you know full well your product is a disaster. So, for example, this is girls between the ages of 13 and 15 years old. 37% of them reported that they had been exposed to nudity on the platform unwanted in the last 7 days. 24% said that they had experienced unwanted sexual advances they'd been propositioned in the last 7 days. 17% said they had encountered self-harm content pushed at them in the last 7 days. Now, I know you're familiar with these stats because he sent you an email where he lined it all out. I mean, we've got a copy of it right here. My question is, who did you fire for this?
I'm not going to answer that.
Because you didn't fire anybody, right? You didn't take any significant action.
It's appropriate to talk about like
it's not
individual
appropriate.
HR decisions.
Do you know who's sitting behind you? You've got families from across the nation whose children are either severely harmed or gone, and you don't think it's appropriate to talk about steps that you took The fact that you didn't fire a single
happy
person?
to-
Let me
I'm
ask
happy
you
to
this.
talk
Let
about
me
the
ask you
steps
this.
that we took.
Have you
If you'd let me
compensated
speak.
any of the victims?
Sorry?
Have you compensated any of the victims? These
I-
girls, have you compensated them?
I don't believe so.
Why not? Don't you think they deserve some compensation for what your platform has done? Help with
Senator-
counseling services, help with dealing with the issues that your services caused?
Our job is to make sure that we build tools to help keep people safe.
Are you
across
going
our
to
platform.
compensate them?
Senator, our job and what we take seriously is making sure that we build industry-leading tools to find harmful
To make
content,
money.
take it off the services.
To make money.
And to build tools that empower parents.
So you
that
didn't
help
take any
working-
action, you didn't
That's not
take any
true,
action,
Senator.
you didn't fire anybody, you haven't
not true.
compensated a
That's
single
not-
victim.
that's
Let
not
me
what I
ask you
said.
this, let me ask you this. There's families of victims here today. Have you apologized to the victims? Would you like to do so now?
Well-
They're here, you're on national television. Would you like now to apologize to the victims who have been harmed by your product? Show them the pictures. Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these good people?
Studies reveal a troubling correlation between heavy social media use and increased levels of anxiety, depression, and feelings of isolation among teenagers. Social media's impact on mental health is undeniable and concerning. Cyberbullying is uncontrollable, with anonymous threats and cruel comments leaving lasting scars. Seeing perfect picture of beauty and success on social media can make us feel like we don't measure up. This constant comparison can hurt our self-esteem and make us feel unhappy with ourselves, leading to problems with how we see our own bodies. Moreover, the constant need for validation through likes and comments creates a dependence on external approval, diverting attention from real life relationships and achievements. For some, the digital world become a place where self-worth is measured in followers, leading to a destructive behaviors and a distorted sense of reality. The craving for social media affirmation can overshadow personal accomplishments and genuine interactions. Even when inappropriate content is flagged, a simple warning is often the only barrier. Why there is still an option to view this harmful material? This raises serious questions about the responsibility and ethics of these platforms. The ease of accessing harmful content poses significant risk to young minds.
Instagram also displayed the following warning screen to individuals who were searching for child abuse material. These results may contain images of child sexual abuse. And then you gave users two choices: get resources or see results anyway. Mr. Zuckerberg, what the hell were you thinking?
All right, Senator. The basic science behind that is that when people are searching for something that is problematic, it's often helpful to, rather than just blocking it, to help direct them towards something that that could be helpful for getting them to get help.
In what,
And we
I
also-
understand get resources. In what sane universe is there a link for see results anyway?
Well, because we might be wrong. We try to trigger this warning, or we tried to, when we think that there's any chance that the results.
Okay, you might be
harmful.
wrong. Let me ask you, how many times was this warning screen displayed?
I don't know, but the
You don't know. Why don't you know?
I don't know the answer.
Recently, on the 5th of March, there was a meta outrage. Instagram and Facebook were down for a few hours. During this brief outrage, people were forced to engage with the offline world. Yet, anxiety and restlessness were palpable as users repeatedly checked their devices, waiting for the platform to be restored. This incident highlighted our deep dependence on this network. As soon as the service resumed, people rushed back to their screens, underscoring how ingrained social media has become in our life. As we navigate this new digital landscape, it's crucial to ask ourselves, are these platforms truly serving our best interest? Or are they exploiting our attention at the cost of our well being? It is imperative to strike balance, ensuring that the benefits of social media do not come to an unbearable cost to our mental health and real life connections.